Yeah. Cheeser, you want to let me know if we're back? Oh, Burgo's the fucking pick before me. And I didn't really prepare for anything else. It's time to let our consciousness be. David Montgomery is going to keep your team from getting cut, okay? When I look at the other players on the board, I don't say that necessarily about K9 not going to let you get cut off rip. He could, though, down the road. D-Mount not getting you cut. I'm telling you this. Devontae Adams, TK, any of these receivers. Right, it goes far. You can take whoever you believe in because we'll get one of them. We'll get that. And we got Brock. Oh my gosh, we're going to need to start 2 flexes, man. Are we really... Nah. It's not just about having the players who aren't getting you cut, because K9 cooking, man. I have Burrow. Craw, Outlaw, you got my guy. Now I'm going to have to pray on your downfall so that you get eliminated and I get that guy. Yup. Nah, bro. It's just how much value there is in the positions that fall off because they're just one at a time. Oh, am I picking? I am picking. Okay. Shift. Finish. How to win your casual 10-man. So this is our team. Joe Burr, Chuba, Pacheco, Amon-Ra, Nico, Hawk, Ladd, Golden, Mixon, Pearsall. And this is our Q. Nice. Not going to take that. We could take this. Ooh! Okay, hold up. I could do that. I could do that right now. For sure. Let's do that. Let's run that. All right, how's our yeah, like, right? The difference is, well, I was going to take an RB anyways, but it's like K9. And if you don't, you're already down to Pacheco before you're even halfway back. And so I was thinking of taking Mott just because I know his security. He doesn't score under 10 points, really, and it's never under 8. And, like, he's going to get you 16 so many weeks, right? And in simply a eliminator league with 18 people at the start, where the cut line is low, people score 60, 70 points, right? That's all you got to pass up. So K9 is the more beneficial player long-term with his health and just because he's way higher in the rankings. And, you know, he's also got the risk if he goes down a game or just has a game that he hasn't a focal point. However, this is his first year, over 200. So the players after us are feels so good taking Travis Etienne and Warren. And so we still get our next guy. And so I just had a whole nother idea and thought process, which is like, I definitely value this right here. Having, you know how many of these guys you can turn into value throughout the year when this is your main 3, right? Like, if you get all of these and he hits, well, he's hitting, and you keep because he's hitting, and then he hits, you move. He hits value, you move. It's like, it's a 10-man. They're not the players that you need. They're the players that are other teams need because you have. Now, shift back to, we got a while before we're next back up. So in the Eliminator League now, back to the guillotine. This is our start. We fill our first lineup like this. Tight end premium. And my vision had Burrow over K9. however, Destiny will have us start our research on our QBs. So, what QBs that I like that are high in the rankings, that are values, that are playing the best matchups, are going to be who I'm end up targeting at the highest value. And then whatever round that's in, and I'm taking my other guys around there. So let's look at the wide receivers. I knew as I was getting out here, I was still going to value most of these receivers kind of the same way as a lot of these ones up here, which I still believe in. And now there are 2 people now picking before me, where in a guillotine, I don't know if I am in love with Jameson Williams. And so it feels interesting to be taking a guy like Chris Olave over Calvin Ridley. However, dude, and it's like, do I just take Golden over all of them? And say, like, Golden or Igbuka, go get the points. Or Leo Shakir. There's a lot of good values, man. What are these QBs? Before I just miss out. I got a minute on the clock. Who do the Broncos play the first 3 weeks of the season? Titans, Colts, Chargers, Bengals. I'm taking Bo fucking Nix, man. And it's really interesting because I might be just missing out on the wide receiver position. You know what? So many people don't. We're taking Bo. People are going to like their receivers. I can do with this. It's just about building this lineup for now, man. We're not getting cut. That's how we start. We can pick up our guys from there. Bo's going to have a great start to the fantasy season. This team alone already puts up 60 points. 18, 16, 23 and a half PPR. What does that add up to? 36, 52. That's literally 75 points. That's already past the cut line with 4 players, right? And we'll be able to pick up the players that got cut. Every week there's going to be first-round players available, bro. Fuck. Look at all them. So you just get your guys. Back to this draft. Oh, not much has happened. Nice. Oh, Jaden Higgins. Zach, good pick. He was the next one in my queue, not the last. Yeah. Who'd you just get, Pete? Pete Williams? Jettas is good, bro. Jettas is good. Wide receiver 2. Alright, where am I at, Crody? Carter's on the clock there. Yeah. J-Mo. I was liking J-Mo. He'll put up good points week 1. He could also make you take your team out week 2. And as your 4th round pick, that's hard. Ingram, love it. Love it. And love that I got Brock, because we're already at Ingram in round 4, right? And so I do want to check what both Baker's first few weeks of the season matchups are, as well as what is this? The Buccaneers. So Buccaneers, for this Guillotine League, Baker's going to have the Falcons, the Texans, the Jets. Oof. That's what I'm saying. Like, week 3, Jettas, Tyreek Hill, and Sutton might all be available. Holy fuck. Holy shit. Right? And then that's when we start getting the wide receivers to this team and building the squad of perfection. Right now, we're just getting the pieces. Yeah. Let's do this, man. Who does Goff have the first weeks of the season, though? Because he hasn't been picked yet, and so that could tell me where all of these receivers who are gone right now, if I wanted over them, like Ridley, could have had. Let's see. Goffio. Goff. Oh, I didn't need to do it that way. Igbook. I love it. All right, Lions. Lions got Packers, Bears, Ravens. Hard start. Bo Nix is literally like that play right there for me. Same kind of way that I was looking for Joe Burrow round earlier. Now there's 3 more guys picking before me. I'm curious to see if my guys get taken the pick before me. Let's see. And then let me check in on the live. Cheeser, is the live moving well? Uh-oh. Focus on your picks first if you're on the clock. Jordan Mason, nice. Round 12, value. All right now. Yeah. I wonder if Joe Mixon teams enter the waiver wire and get cut. I bet they do. Even though it's a value, I bet they do. All right, Q and Craw. 2 guys left to take their players right before me. And we will see. Yo, let me check Burrow's start to the season. Can I see it on here? Definitely. Cleveland, Jags, Minnesota. That's pretty butter. But then he's got Minnesota and Denver. Then he comes to Detroit. It's gonna be a hard matchup in Detroit now. Yeah, we got Bo, baby. That's fire. That's fire around later. K9. All right, 1 pick away. Oh, yeah. Hey, and for all those who are here to see how to win your casual 10-man, we're finishing up our picks over in there with this super team. So you'll see what we come do here as we finish this draft out. Now back over here, our wide receiver makes it to us, which is Destiny to take Bo before reaching on him last time. So that way we can have our first wide receiver, Chris Olave. It's just in a guillotine where you got 5 rounds and we're building out our roster. And so Olave is going to give you the points that might even explode you sometimes. And he'll be upgraded as soon as some of these first flies get dropped. You know? It's going to be a low cut line, bro. I got the over-under line for week 1 to get cut is 69.5. So we'll see. This team, that's over it. We got 75 in our first 4 picks. All right, now we got a lot of picks in between there, so we can come back here. And Ruben Snurst is on the clock. Now, this is where there's a true test of who truly pays attention to Fantasy Destined. We see that we're through 12 rounds into the 13th. And we see what aligns here, man. Ski. Let's look at your team, Ski.
This one, so.
For sure. Bo,
JJ McCarthy.
Genty,
No.
James Cook, Neighbors, Tay,
Love?
Crashy, Connor,
No, J-Love's gone.
GP,
Oh.
Mandrews. Oh, yeah, okay. Who's your tight ends? Ching, 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 ching. Yeah, yeah. Ooh! For the Gulch. For the Gulch. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Nice. And so, nobody pays attention to Fantasy Destin. Who tells you we're only drafting one of 4 defenses this year?
That's who I was between
And
as well.
the Destiny aligns us to our number 1. We'll have him for the first 3 weeks. And I'm curious on doing some other fuck shit just to fuck with these people. It's not something I would recommend, but it's kind of because, like, it's only if Destiny aligns, which, oh my gosh, and I forgot about our secret pick, guys. Forgot about our secret pick. Let's hide that one up there. And so we know we got 2 bench spots left. So, Mr. Crew takes CJ Stroud. And, considering we're on the same fucking wave, obviously we haven't given you the top 3 kickers yet, but we'll just go get kicker 1. So now we start the defense train, and then we can also sprinkle in the kicker train. We got defense 1 and we got kicker 1. So look at our roster, man. And then, well, everyone's getting their Ds and their kickers. We get to still get our secret pick. Yes. How are we doing over here, my friend? Very nice, very suave. Yeah, see? No players for the most part that we desire to have on this team. Besides Golden. I forgot about Golden. Golden could definitely have been our wide receiver 1. Destiny has Olave. Now, what I'm curious about is like low-key a double QB where Goff is still sliding. Whoa. Goff gonna be one of the greatest values. Like if you could have just said, I'm gonna take right. Calvin Ridley and Olave, and then still, or Jameson Williams and Olave. But then you're stacking, and when you're stacking in an eliminator, especially something glitchy like that, I have a feeling that you don't have the highest success rate making it through. Just conch. So, nice. We start to see, nice, Chow. Second defense. Use the post, man. And then the D's start going. Will picks up the QB 11 value. Will, who was your QB?
My 1.
Yeah.
Patty Mahomes.
Nice. So that pairs well. Jack starts taking his defenses. So, again, once you start the defense trend because you picked him 1 pick before everybody else, then they all start going, and all the guys that you would have been taking there, your secret picks, they're still always going to make it. He got all these QBs up at the top. Dude, am I gonna fuck around? Nah, for sure. I bet. That's easy. Oh my gosh. No, that's easy bread. That's easy cheddar, Crody. I wanted to fuck around and take Kyle Pitts for the culture because he's literally ranked 142 for 420. And now all these people are putting this frequency of taking him at the 101. And so, like, low-key, it's about a line. Him and his golf buds. It's cool. I don't need to be a part of it. I've always been on since learning. Like, no, they're going to find a way to do this for Kyle Pitts every year, and he's never been a producer, okay? So I don't need that. I got my 2 guys.
Have you seen
Shebang.
those posts where it's like, like Kyle Pitts falls to 1 out of 2?
Yeah, no, I haven't seen that. I got that. Those are the clips I got to start, like, downloading on the No Watermark app and throwing up on my reels just to keep bringing in all of the fantasy heads. All right, back to the guillotine. Back to the guillotine. Back to the guillotine. We're up in 2 picks. Okay, focus in. All right, 1 pick away. So, we're not going to take no B-Rob. Okay, we're on the fucking clock. You can go far. You can go far. Whoa. Jaden Reed. Yo. Yo. Right? Those can be, these are all flex plays I'm looking at down here. These are all flex plays. So as long as I can figure out the roster is going to be one of those 2. It's going to be, yeah, right. It's got to be one of those 2. And it's not that. I just decided that. I just declared that. So, is that where we're going? I think so. Unless it's one of these. Which it's not. And we got the other positions with Bo and Brock. So we take Jay Reed, wide receiver 2. He gonna put up enough points, bro. He could even put up 30. Even if he puts up 3, like I said, we're already past the cut line week 1. Come on. Come on. Are we on the clock? Nope. We're good. We're good. We're good. Time to check it out over here. Yep, so we got ourselves kicker 1 and defense 1 added to the starting lineup. The only remaining discrepancies between all the other teams. And now, since I took them, only 2 skill players have gone. 2. And they're both a quarterback. They're both quarterbacks. So actually, 0 skill players have gone since I took my D and kicker 1. So if you drafted your Joe Burr and your Hawk and don't need a backup quarterback like these other teams, then you get to literally have no more skill player positions go before your picks 15 and 16 rounds. So I'm chilling over here. We already have the system in play for how to win your casual 10-man. For this guillotine, however, this is my first year running a guillotine league. It's 18 people. It's a big draft room. This is the team we got put together. Bo Nix, Kieran Canine, Olave J. Reed, and Brock. It's a tight end premium.
Crazy team in an 18-man league.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Who do you think, Vikings or Eagles beat? I'm thinking Eagles.
I'm not allowing myself to...
I'm going Eagles. Okay.
They're both in our post as viable
Are they actually?
competitors.
Well, that's good. I'm going either.
I was considering doing some dumb fuck shit and taking 2 defenses.
No.
I knew when you said that, that's what you were thinking. That'd be crazy.
Well, it's just because of a system.
Yeah,
Let's put it that way.
should have watched it.
Yeah, this is a crazy team in an 18-man, bro. And we could have, dude, Jared Goff still hasn't gone. And so it's like, that's where you start to see the value of how you just build the team better than everyone else's. When you actually, instead of even worrying about the Bo Nix, like, I might take 2 QBs for the team. Yo, am I on the clock? What's going on? What the fuck was that? That was somebody else. Yeah, that was Auntie Boo. Auntie Boo got his tight end, didn't know who to take. Should have taken Pitts. Well, you gotta send me those when they crack you up. Not the ones that you just see. The ones that like actually like I had a real good one. the
I
other
was
day.
laughing. I was
Yeah.
I forgot what the video.
If it pops back up, you gotta send it to me. Yeah, tuh. Yeah, tuh. Yeah, tuh. Javonte Williams. Yeah, tuh. That's how we do it in a fucking guillotine league, bro. Why do you have 2 tight ends? You're out, Crody. I'll take Javonte. Oh my gosh. I love what I do, man. I love what I do. I really do. Because literally 2 whole rounds later, after I took the first kicker and the first defense off the board, only kickers, defenses, and 2 quarterbacks, Drake May and Tua, have gone. Only, that's it. That's it. So all our super top secret players that we get to pick outside of Mr. Crew, who took his defense after me, still needs a kicker. He's not going to take, I mean, fuck, maybe he would take. But But he got his RBs, right? Yeah, oh yeah, Kieran Dehen. So he's not going to take these backup RBs, and if he does, it's destiny. Oh, Zach's on the clock. Bet it up. Bet it up. Yeah, Juwan Jennings. Nice. Oh, yeah. Hey, Cheeser, you want to give me a check on the live stream? Tell me if we look alright.
Yeah, you're left.
It looks clean. We're
You're
updated.
on the friends one, yeah?
Yeah. Thanks, Crody. Glad to know we're in smooth, so I can have the footage for if there was a little mess up at the start, it was just because that double draft chaos on live got a little too much for YouTube to handle. So maybe we'll have to start switching the live drafts to some Twitch or some shit. Use the content from there. Now, obviously, we're coming back up in our 18-man guillotine league.
You're always late. You're on the clock.
Oh, and I'm on the clock in my casual 10-man. So to show y'all, yes, how to win, we take our super top secret player out here in round 15 when Zach was the only other person who took a skill player before it came back to us. And so it's like, what would have been the difference between reaching and taking your guy here and not getting a top one of both? Because look at all of that went in both positions now, right? You just get your first in both in round two. And I thought I fucked up taking downs, but Destiny enough. Everything is Destiny. So we got downs and then got to take still defense and kicker 1. Now, are we on the clock? Oh, we're about to get double clocked up. Oh my gosh, we're about to be double clocked up. Here we go. Last pick. Last pick is Destiny. And we know who we're taking unless he takes him right now. Shabang, shabong, shabang, shabang. This is how you finish your team. This is how you win your casual 10-man. You start with Amon Ra, Nico Collins, Lad McConkey. In round 4, pick 4.2. If you're picking from pick 9, Joe Burr. Chuba Hubbard for your RB1. And then Hawk, our best value tight end in the league. Finish with Isaiah Pacheco, one who's going to smash ADP values this year. Golden for some high upside on your bench. Same with Mixon, who can play on a team you faded the RB when he's healthy. Rick Pierce, that same value. Scatabo, Josh Downs. And then before anyone takes a defense or a kicker, you take defense 1. We only are coming out of, we're telling you, all of our teams were in 6 regular leagues this year that have defenses, and all of them will have one of the 4 same defenses. We have our posts on our Instagram. Same thing with the kicker. Top 3 kickers are coming out. He's number 1. We haven't even decided who's top 3 exactly. We just know Fairbairn will be in there as well. And then, nice. And then we got Najee and Nick Chubb because we faded the RB, and Nick Chubb might play week 1. Now, back to the transition to our 18-man guillotine league. We finished our casual 10-man. And our roster is filled out besides our flexes. I am on the clock. And we still got guys we like. Higgins, Keon. That's a tough question right now. RBs that we could decide over it. Scat's still on the board, man. People probably think Scat could lose you, but the thing is, you're not playing Scat, and that's why you're not picking him here. Goff is still on the board. Who does Bo Nix play week 3? Oh, no, Goff plays the Ravens. Yeah, we're not taking Goff, man. He's just the best value in this guillotine. He's got a tough start, though, so you really would have to have the team outside of the QB there. There's a difference with him and Bo right now. And that's where, I mean, J.K. Dobbins might be your play who you could put at the flex, and you're going to be cool, right? Maybe. I got to decide between these 2. Who's playing at our flex, man? Keon or Higgins? Matchups, 20 seconds. Bills. Ravens. Jets. Dolphins. Higgins. That just looked like a tough matchup for fucking Keon, man. Jesus Christ. So who does Higgins play at the start of the season? He is our flex number 1.
Team's on.
Yeah, boys. Good freaking draft.
Fucking roster.
Y'all want to see what it looks like to win? Just check out Fantasy Destin over there at CD Climbs. Pick 9. J.K. Dobbins, Scatterbo, go after. Good picks. Good picks. So who do the Texans have for Higgins? Texans. And, you know, taking Higgins over Keon is an interesting one to consider. We got Rams, Bucks, and Jags. And Travis Hunter going to be on Nico. So it's like, we should be cooling. We should be cooling with Higgins. 8 points at the flex. We already passed the first few weeks. It's just about upgrading these. All right? You see what this is, bro. By the time we start having buys, which it'd be nice to be paying attention to, which I haven't been, for the fact that we can know if they're early buys and got to get upgraded before then or what. So, but that's nice. Now we get to be back in casual 1 draft mode, which means it must be time for a bowl. How does everyone feel about their teams? How does everyone feel? Hey, can we get one-on-one? Everyone come take a seat in the chair. If you want to snap before, I'll be packing them for it. Anyone.
No.
Talk about your team. What happened?
Cops just got Jerome Ford, my brownie.
Oh, the draft's still going?
Yeah.
Okay.
Brownie.
My brownie, bro. My RB1 brownie is running like a dog in pieces. That's all right.
Jerome Ford was our guy last year. He did pretty shitty. And you already know not to take Browns to his destiny.
That's true.
How's that roster, Cheeser?
Okay.
If I can give you a piece of advice, he's a player I love, and he's a player that, through my experience, especially in a 10-man, I envision as a player who's dropped in the first 3-4 weeks.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
And I envision as whoever picks him up may hold on to him, also may still drop him.
Right.
I gotta go piss. All right, and then once we're actually done with the draft, we'll let everyone take a seat in the chair and tell the casual 10-man video how they feel about their team.
So you see what I'm projected. I'm excited to see Solaire's projections and draft breakdown.
Dad, how you feel about your team, buddy?
I don't feel great.
You got one more pick?
No.
We're done?
Yeah.
What defense and kicker did you get?
What?
What defense and kicker did you get?
Defense, Lions. Get Bates on the way back, but he got Bates. So what kicker did I end up?
We'll find out. I'm gonna, after the draft's officially done, let everyone, while the live stream's still going, get a spot at the camera to tell the video how you feel about your team. And then that can be the wrap up to that video. Alright, am I back up yet? Not quite, not quite. So we see Keon go. And we just finished out the rest of the round.
The Squill Squadron projected 10th.
10th? That's what he
Yeah.
loves. This boy loves
And
to be
I'm
projected
first again.
last. And Ziv's always projected first and gets last. And that goes into Will's philosophy. And frankly, it kind of goes into mine too. Because I talk about not taking based off the ranks.
Guess
Who?
who's projected 9? CD Climbs.
Yeah, right.
Guess who's projected
My point?
8? Team Charlie.
God damn it.
Who?
Team Charlie.
Like, my point is we literally don't go off the ranks. Like, the ranks are often conformity. We go off our players, who we know.
We got in our bracket in the East. Ruben. Squill Squadron. Joe Crew. Team Ziv.
Damn.
CD Clyde.
Yeah.
Woo! Well, that's a good conference right there, boys.
In the West. Jack Crew, Jacob Schultz, C. Roche, Sonny, and Z Chow.
That feels light work.
That's the down.
You gonna fight my pops. And who? And Jacob. You gonna fight my pops and Jacob. I
J.
bet.
Crew sometimes.
Oh, always.
You know. he's
Oh,
got some
always
good
though.
teams.
Actually, for
Bro,
real.
yeah. J. Crew seems lucky stacked. Lamar,
Jacob
Jahmyr
always got a
Gibbs,
squad.
Kenny Walker, AJ Brown, Travis Kelsey. Zay
Week 1, Will and Newman Snurst.
Who do I got?
Play each other? Oh no.
Who am I facing?
Ziv against Sunny Sunday.
Hey, who am I facing?
Hey.
Jack Crew got Cedar Roche. Joe Crew, CD Climbs.
Yeah.
Ooh, Joe
Yeah, we'll cook him up week 1. Me and him had the 9-10 turn. He got D-Hen. It's gonna be a fun match. I'll be happy taking it 1-0.
You got,
Who
you
gets
got
some wins after?
53% win percentage.
Yeah.
Team Child against
Niner.
Jacob Schultz,
Hey, what's that percentage off rip?
51-49.
If you want to tell me positional matchups, I'll tell you who's winning at each. So who's the QB?
Okay, this is me and Ruben.
Oh boy, I was just gonna let's do
48,
Zach
52.
Zach Jacob first. Zach Jacob first.
Will Ruben first.
Zach Jacob first. You guys next.
Okay.
And I'm about to be on the pick, so I'm gonna like you Loki.
Knicks Prescott,
Knicks.
Bijan Genti,
Bijan.
Cook Irving.
Who's their matchup?
Wait, sorry.
Good pick, Folk.
Irving Cook, and it's Atlanta, Baltimore.
You gotta tell me who versus who.
Irving, Atlanta, Cook, Baltimore.
Irving, Atlanta, Cook, Baltimore. Irving. Alright, now pause. Okay, Omari, Folky takes the strategy I was talking about, getting all the skill players. You got Nico, you got Jacobs, you got Connor, you got Zay, Mixon. Okay, like I said, what I said about Conch says the Mixon teams probably fall off. This doesn't have to be an example because he's got 2 before it. If he's just playing him when he can fit, that'll be fine. Shakir, Goddard, and then Goff. Out here is potentially the best quarterback value. So I'm up in 3, and I actually got to dive in now on who's making it and who we're actually looking to take here. So we still got one more roster slot to fill out. That's any flex play, which that just reminded me who we will take. Not only is he in our queue, because he will get enough points, we've also got him, who we'll probably take. Hope I'm not giving away my picks to whoever's in this. This could be corrupt as shit. Alright, and that's it. So, Jadon Blue. Alright, so, we're going to go. Dude, but, no, I don't. Godwin's going to team will be cut, that's for sure. Mooney. Let me get some news. Falcons head coach said Tuesday that he doesn't know Mooney's shoulder will return. Confident it'll be this year? Get me the fuck out of there, Crody-san. Yeah. For our second flex spot. Ooh, am I doing both? Nah. I don't like that. Arija. Najee. Yeah, so the starting lineup's filled out. Najee's in it. Here we go. Good thing we already passed the cut line for week 1. The rest of them are just what gets upgraded, man. Come on, that's round 8 in an 18-man league. That's equivalent to the last round, like I took Najee in a 10-man league. In a 9-man league. So, essentially. All right, boys. Let's Hey, dude, come look at this draft, man. Holy shit. Alright. Who wants to their team pulled up first?
I'll do it. I gotta head out.
Alright, cool. So Cheeser. Feel good about your draft. You got pick 1. So how can I see your team? Rosters? I'm used to it on the phone. Alright, something like this. So Ziv's on the right. I'll let you sit in with your team and tell the people how you feel about it. I'll be over your shoulder here.
Yep.
So you got Josh Allen.
Yeah, feeling pretty solid overall. My game plan
got
going
Chase.
in was just trying to get players that were part of pretty elite offenses. So starting off with Jamar Chase, obviously. Got Allen early in the 3rd round, my first pick. A little early, but like I said, I think he's an all-star QB that's hopefully going to bring a lot of points in. Yeah, I wanted Kelsey at the T spot, but I didn't get him in time. I'm hopeful with Njoku though. Apart from being a Browns fan, I think.
Hey, show off the hat, man. Show off the hat.
Yeah.
You know.
I think with the QB situation in Cleveland, there's going to be a lot of more conservative play calls, checking down hopefully to him. Flacco and him's got some great chemistry. And then yeah, Devonta Smith, part of that Jalen Hurts offense, a favorite target. He's a little injured right now, but I'm hopeful. And yeah, I got some solid backup guys.
And I like Mont, Jacoby as both, and Addison when he's back.
Right.
Options that can be playing at that flex outside of Smith.
Totally, yeah. If Worthy's
and
not,
if we want Smitty at the Worthy spot and give Worthy a break for certain weeks, that
if
it'll
he's
be
not
less
bringing in
him.
points, I can rotate Mont in there. Addison when he
Okay.
comes back. So yeah.
You got Jal and you got Chase.
Yeah,
man.
rank number 1. That's been bad luck for me, but
Hey,
year.
that's what Chase is though.
Yeah.
So, all right. Let's see how he does. Now, let me check in here. Make sure I'm not missing no pick. There goes Captain Kirk. Good pick, Auntie Boo. Good pick, sir. That's why I picked Najee over, by the way, Sir Mac. So, just so you know. I only did it because I didn't feel like both my flexes needed to be Higgins and Kirk, even though Kirk going low-key get more points than Higgins, and I drafted him 1 round sooner. That's cool. Who wants to take the second team?
I can come up.
Let's pull up your team. Team Chow, you're second right here. So, your team's up for you, man. Come on and take a seat and tell the people how you feel. And, oh, is that all we have? All right. I'll be back.
Let's see here. Okay, starting off, QB up top, Bo Nix. He's our guy. We're low-key getting a lot of Bo Nix stock this year.
Yep.
Been smacking him.
That's good.
But he's my guy, so I'm definitely rocking with that. And low-key, I'm going to start at the start here with my first pick was Neighbors. Had to, bro. I've got faith in the Giants offense. They're going to be explosive this year. They've got good chem. Neighbors is my guy. Then I was talking with Soul earlier. Got to get Genty on there. That combo is filthy. I've got a lot of trust in Genty. He's the next guy for sure. So
yeah, and you're getting him at the value that actually makes sense. Now.
Exactly, yeah.
Before when he was going at pick 8 and 9, which is like
Mhm.
just going to be a little tougher, Because
Yeah.
then you could pair him with a Neighbors.
Exactly, and that pairing's nice for sure. And then after that, I went to Tay. Tay's my guy.
Mhm.
Green Bay, come on.
Nice.
Love my guy Tay. So had to bring him up there. It was between him or Ladd. And I fuck with Ladd for sure. I've got him in some other leagues, but needed him. So that was nice. And then pick up James Cook and James Conner with the next picks. Felt pretty good. I haven't drafted that many running backs, but,
I got James
they
Conner.
were coming my way.
One of the better values out there in drafts. He'll finish higher than people are drafting him for.
Yep. So felt good in the running back room, which was good. Then Rashi, get in there. He'll be explosive, fast guy. So we'll see what he comes out with. But overall, feeling very good, really good. Oh, and then I had a pick between Kincaid or I was thinking about getting a defense there, which is where he was just talking about with that next pick after mine, he got the Broncos. So I was maybe going to take the Broncos there, but wanted
End up with D2 in
With-
the Seahawks.
Yep.
And got your tight end too for you.
Yep. So then ended up with Seahawks D, which I'm happy with for sure. And then,
What's that kicker?
deep bench, Jake Elliott.
Okay.
But I got someone that I'm thinking of.
Did you tell me that you had 2 or something, or was that somebody
What?
else? 2 kickers?
Yeah, there's 2 kickers I was
Is he
looking
one
at.
or no?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Nice.
So
Fair.
we'll see. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a...
Yeah. Yeah, ready to see if you can get
good
that chip.
year, for
Let me
sure.
check this real quick. Make sure we're still cooling. Oh, yeah, I'm up in 2, so. Yeah, feel
Big
good?
Dubs, big dubs. Feel great.
All right.
Eat some dubs. Come on now.
I'm
Caesar.
gonna be around. So.
Great draft.
Good stuff.
Will, I'm going to make
Now,
this pick,
I'll see you soon.
and then I'll get you in here.
Alright.
All right, so we are up next. Let's see other players who have gone. Let's see. Only I would have taken Pop Doug. I consider Bateman, and I was looking for Captain Kirk. Destinedly enough, we still see guys like Godwin falling who will be out for a bricky also. So we're still looking for more depth than that. Again, like we're cooling on our QB, we get to check out positionally. The RBs look like they are just out of the wazoo. I do not desire any more RBs right now, as I am cool for the start of the season with the RBs I have in the bye weeks, both being 8, 8, and 12. Those are going to be more than enough for us to pick up our first RBs on top of that. So besides later round reaches, it's time to keep seeing who we're actually bringing in. Like Jay Reed's got a bye week 5. It's not going to be that we... Oh, and so let me stop yapping.
Damn, bro, I got my first day of class tomorrow.
Damn, boy.
Let's keep thinking about it.
Whoa, we took God.
How many credits you taking?
We taking Big God.
Oh, come on, dude.
Taking Big God. He could be out for 6 weeks, man. That might have been an early pick to keep away from our depth. But like I'm saying, bro, we already got the first week on a pass. We probably got the first 3, 4, right? And so we're picking up first-round players that get cut, that we believe in, over that time, right? We can do that, bro. We're cooling.
8:30 a.m. class, so
Damn, yeah, early mornings, yeah. That's good, though.
Turn off auto pick for sure.
I'm gonna be dialed.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am dialed.
Alright, Will, I got your team pulled up here, buddy. Oh, you got that Tua reach stack? I'm going to get this
Yeah, buddy.
popped before whether you wanted to pre-speak or get into it.
Look, can I put it in my draft order? I know my draft order.
Sure.
So first round,
Yep.
I was
Pick
between
6.
CD and what's his name? What's that one guy's name?
McCaffrey?
Yeah, I was between CD and McCaffrey. I
And
decided
this
on
is an
CD,
example of somebody who hasn't won their first fantasy football championship
but
yet.
have gotten
Third,
third,
second, third, second, and third. Let's be better.
out of 10.
It's not
so,
about being good. It's about being up, being in the green.
real.
I made my pick, right?
So
Hold up. Quick cut. Yeah, we're going.
I really just
Okay.
decided to have the best
Alright.
wide receiver room in the league.
Sure. I'd like to compare that.
And we honestly achieved it. So I got CD, Tyreek,
Uh-huh.
were picks 1 and 3,
Mhm.
with Josh Jacobs in between to get our lockdown RB.
Yep.
And then after that, we went on wide receiver heaven, Terry McLaurin, Waymo, with a Kittle in between, basically a wide receiver. And then Mahomes, who's like just our 15 to 25 a week, like pure. Fine, 1 week he has 12, 1 week he has 42. Like, fine.
Yep.
And then we have Tua Reek stack, which is like as a backup. That's my backup. That's my plan B. Like, there's people hoping to win leagues with that. And then
I think if people are hoping to win leagues with that, it's deep in their hopes.
like Waymo is on the bench. So I'm like, no
Right,
matter
return
what,
for value.
no matter what, we have like
Slash if
power
Reed's not
wide
panning out.
receivers. Like literally, we have a full wide receiver room on the bench. Like
Yeah, Jay Reed.
Reed, Keon, Waymo. If that's your
Oh,
three,
yeah, you're cooling
you're
with
in a good
Rashad
spot.
White. He low-key could end up being your RB2.
And then I took Bigsby over with White. I was so deciding between,
Sure.
and then they fell like 9
Exactly.
picks later. I was
Exactly.
like, okay, bet.
So-
Tua, and then Fairbairn
Yep. Hey, man.
and Dolphins.
Tight end, top 3 kicker. We got to decide who all 3 tops are, but we know Aubrey's kicker 1 and Fairbairn's in the top 3. Fairbairn.
So we're winning.
And
the league.
Dolphins, yep, the 3rd defense on our post of the defenses we'll come away with. So those will just give the most benefit. Now, hey, Pops. All right, halfway through there.
Great spot. Fantasy gave me a C.
Yeah, I've been liking my mocks that have the lowest grades recently. Like the 72 C minuses with a red color. I'm like, let's go. Yo, you wanna hit your pull up your team and tell the people how you feel? Oh shit! All right, it's time to focus back up. You know, I thought I was gonna put all this study, all these hours, all this research. No, we're next on the clock, and we're just picking. It's consciousness, bro. Penix, Bryce Young, Besh. Penix, Bryce Young, Besh. Penix, Bryce Young, Besh. Penix, Bryce Young, Besh. There's a lot of QBs I like. Come on, Besh. I'm considering saying that Besh could be one of the last round fantasy winners. And obviously in this draft with 18 people, he's in the 10th round, right? There's only 14 rounds, thankfully. Holy smokes. So 4 more players for our roster, and I got a few QBs who can come to the squad. Oh shit, the picks are slow now, or fast now. Alright. Hey, Pops, come on. Come on.
I thought you said you were gonna come rip one with me.
Oh yeah, I did.
With Obama?
Yeah.
Can we come with it?
Why wouldn't you?
Are you still alive?
We'll be back. Of course. What the drags, my friends?
Better get drunk before you go to Chicago. Going to Chicago?
That's what we're thinking, yeah.
Yeah, you're not set yet. You are.
Not entirely, but like, yeah, that's gonna be. Like, we toured some apartments and stuff.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, some places we like.
Why Chicago? Like, you just like the city, or?
Yeah, it's just like the city a lot. It's not too far away. It's still Midwest. And then it's getting out of kind of area and then coming away. So that's kind of the biggest thing. It's just like being somewhere new. Yeah.
still in a trap. I hope I'm not missing my pick. Oh my gosh, we are one pick before. It is destiny on the countdown. And so we only have 30 seconds, and so all three of our QBs are here. I probably means that we could take whoever. However, we got to see who the other positions are. We're not taking any of those. We're not taking any of those. And we're not taking any of those. So, Tampa, Mini, Carolina. Jags, Arizona.
Come on!
Yeah, we'll take Penix. QB2. Now, what I actually didn't look at that I wanted to was more who they're playing week 3. Carolina, Shebang. Oh, which means he'll be playing the Falcons. Nice. So, Penix we can potentially play week 3 because Bo's got the Chargers. And Tua gets an easy run. Not quite. Doesn't quite get an easy run. Whoa, what was that? No, not an easy run. Don't need that in a elim. So, am I bringing in more RBs, dude? What the fuck is this? So, there's 3 more picks. I've got 3 RBs. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wide receivers. And I got 2 QBs and 1 tight end whose bye week is week 8. And I would not take any more of these tight ends.
Come on.
Not in an eliminator. So we're just rolling 1 tight end right now, which is cool. So, and are we taking any more quarterbacks? Yeah, we could have Stafford, Tua. We could have any of them, but we don't really need a third. We got Bo. It could be matchup based. Right. I don't think we need that, though. I think we're cool in. Like, maybe you take Sam Darn. Not against that. So, we're only going to take 3 more players. Skill position players. RBs and wide receivers. So, to recap, in this Guillotine League, every week the lowest scoring team gets eliminated, and their players enter the waiver wire for everyone to bid on with the imaginary funds equally distributed before the season starts. You can trade for more. There's no other way to get it. And our roster is Bo Nix. First few weeks of the season is very nice. Kieran, who is your baseline, isn't getting eliminated. Kenneth Walker, who is our value. Chris Olave, who plays as our wide receiver 1 with Jaden Reed as our 2, gets enough points. With the tight end premium, Brock securing us with him, Kieran, and Bo, plus the K9 is already past the cut line. So everyone else from there can basically score minimal, and we're still there, and they're higher value players than just minimal. And then we got guys who I don't necessarily think are the needs, but they're just values where they are. And so now, we're taking 3 more picks. I'm going to take my choice of any name I see out here. And there's really not any. Yo, got it in time. I definitely didn't need AJ Dillon there, so brought in Jalen Noel. Might not be something that needs to be here early. Maybe a Calvin Austin could have made more sense for early in the season. We'll throw him in the queue. However, we got the receivers, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, this isn't best ball where you're just getting the guys who any week can spike to play. This is eliminator where you're taking the guys who any week are enough for you to make it to the next one. You take it 1 week at a time and things like this, man. You focus each and every week on laying that brick as perfectly as you can lay that brick. And when you get that brick laid, you continue your focus into now laying the next brick as perfectly as you can lay it. And then if you perfectly place those bricks all season, you end up with the wall. And you end up winning. That's what that is. And so this is how we start. And then we just take in whoever our guys are that our coach feels are like Coker is a value, might be slower at the start, right? Mari Cooper isn't even on the team yet. If he gets signed, he could be value, right? I'm really not taking. I'll take Calvin Austin. Or like a X Restrepo, you know. Right. And really none of these RBs. What is this? Where's Cam Akers? Sure. Kamara goes down in the first few weeks. Cam Akers, bam. Hey, Dad. Yeah, we flying through this. So we'll finish up this with our last pick, which, like, we're just going to keep taking shots like this at this point. You know, none of these QBs I really, nope. 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 Even though I wonder what the trade value of QBs for teams who don't have a QB. Like, this JJ team got Daniels, but Kyler's team got Sam Darnold. Stroud and Fields don't got a QB. So Trebs. Oh my gosh, Trebs only got T-Law. Right, so these teams that don't got a QB. Dak. Oh my gosh. Dak, Gino. Okay, that's enough though. That is what I'm talking about. Alright. Shadur. Oh my. Okay. So who's our final pick?
Alright, dude.
Alright, hold up. Last pick here, real quick. I got 17 seconds, so. Dude, I really do not need to do that. Is Tesla still here? What the fuck? Yeah, sure. AJ Dillon. All right. So that is our first ever Eliminator Guillotine League. Our team comes out with Bo Nix, Kieran Williams, Kenneth Walker, Chris Olave, Jaden Reed, Brock Bowers, Jaden Higgins, Najee. It's past the cut line week 1. We'll go from there. All right. Now, Dad's got to come record his team thoughts.
First A class, ma.
Fire Crowd. Enjoy school, buddy. Have a good day at school, buddy. Alright, Dad, you ready to come tell the people how you feel about your team?
Last first day of school.
Last first day of school.
Oh, there's food. No, there's food. I mean, I don't know if it's for you because you weren't here. Yeah, okay. Alright, it's time for the last two people to give their team recap. So, oh, fuck, but shit isn't moving smooth. So, the live, you're not gonna get it.
I'm a peace out so that
Yeah.
dinner at home.
Yeah,